Cleft lip and cleft palate classification. There are many types of classification. Here we break down these classifications into simple visual diagrams. First one is Davis and Ritchie classification. Group 1, which is pre-alveolar cleft, comprises of lips. Group 2, which is post-alveolar cleft, it occurs behind the alveolus. It includes soft palate and hard palate. Group 3, which is alveolar cleft, it includes both group 1 and group 2 along with alveolus. Veau Classification 1931. Group 1, which consists of cleft of soft palate only. Group 2, which is cleft of soft and hard palate extending no further than incisive foramen. Thus it involves soft palate alone. Group 3, which is complete unilateral cleft from uvula to incisive foramen, and it occupies the future incisor tooth in alveolus. Group 4, which is bilateral complete cleft, it resembles group 3 with 2 cleft from incisive foramen through alveolus. Kernahan and Stark classification 1958. Type A, which consists of incomplete cleft of secondary palate. Type B, which consists of complete cleft of secondary palate. Type C, which comprises of incomplete cleft of primary and secondary palate. Type D, which is unilateral complete cleft of both primary and secondary palate. Type E, which consists of bilateral complete cleft of primary and secondary palate. Harkins and Associates classification in 1962. First one is cleft of primary palate, which comprises cleft lip and cleft palate. In cleft lip, categorized into unilateral, bilateral, median. In this, they again subcategorized based on the extent, which is either 1/3 or 2/3 or complete cleft. Fourth one is prolabium. It can be classified based on its size, which is small, medium and large. Fifth one is congenital scar. Cleft of alveolar process. It also like unilateral, bilateral, medium and subcategorized into their extent, which is 1/3, 2/3 or complete. And then submucous cleft. It can be subcategorized into right or left or median area. And the last one is absence of incisor tooth. Cleft of palate. In the cleft of palate can be categorized into soft palate and hard palate, and it's subcategorized based on its extent, which is 1/3, 2/3 or complete, and width of the cleft of soft palate, and palatal shortness, which is none, slight, moderate or mark, and then submucous cleft. It is also can be categorized into 1/3, 2/3 or complete. Hard palate is same as soft palate except that it has vomer attachment, which is categorized into right, left or absent. The next one is cleft of mandibular process. It starts from lip extent, which can be categorized into 1/3, 2/3 or complete cleft of lip. Then mandible. Here it appears as lip pits and comprises of alveolar cleft in mandible alveolar process, which is subcategorized into 1/3, 2/3 or complete. Fourth one is nasoocular cleft, and fifth one is oroocular cleft, and sixth one is oro-oral cleft. Pfeiffer Classification in 1966. It comprises both right and left side of lip, alveolar process, hard palate, and the triangular shaped area, which is called as soft palate. Here the incomplete cleft is marked by stippled line and complete cleft is marked by striped line. Remember, incomplete cleft is stippled and complete cleft is striped. Kernahan Classification in 1971. It also comprises both right and left side, and here it has both right and left lip, Right and left alveolar process. Right alveolar and left alveolar process to the incisive foramen, hard palate and soft palate. Here the circular area indicates the incisive foramen.